It's time to think mechanical. We're not going to get very far without a mechanical project being set up, so let's do that now. Under Projects, I'd like to go New. I know we have a mechanical template here, but I want to make sure we're all on the same page. For the template file, I want to click on Browse. I want to find Mechanical Default Metric, and I want to click Open. Now I want to click OK. The next thing I want to do is go Insert. Now I want to go to Link Revit. I want to browse to where we're keeping our backgrounds. I want to grab Architectural. Make sure the positioning is set Auto Origin to Origin. Now I want to click Open. The next thing I need to do is select my link, and I need to click on the Pin button. Now I want to go to Edit Type. Now I want to make sure room bounding is turned on. That means I can put spaces in. Click Apply, click OK. I'm going to hit Escape a couple times. Now, the next thing I want to do is create some levels. I can either double-click on my elevation marker, or in my project browser, I can double-click on South Mech Elevation. Whichever you like to do, it's up to you. Now, in my elevation, I want to grab my level 2. I want to select it by selecting the line right here. And once you see that little grip, pick it and hold down on it. And I want to drag them out in excess of the other levels to the right, about this far. And I want to hit Escape. Now, I want to align level 2 with level 2. So here's a command we haven't used yet. Type AL for Align. Now, you need to select the object you want to align to first, and then the object you want to move second. And don't ever pin them. Hit Escape a few times. Now, I want to show you another way to make levels other than copy monitor. Hit Escape, select level 2, right-click on level 2, and let's create similar. On the Draw panel, click on the Pick Lines button. Make sure the offset is set for 0, and make sure Make Plan View is turned on. Let's go to Plan View Types. I want to select Structural Plan and make sure that's not in there. We're going to make ceiling plans and floor plans. Let's click OK. Now I'm going to hover over level 3 and select it. Don't be concerned if it doesn't say level 3 underneath it. As long as you see what I see here, you're good. Go up to level 4, go to level 5, and go to the roof level that's obscured by the parapet. Now, once these are selected, zoom out a little bit and hover over this grip, the same we did down below with level 2. Pick it and drag it out so it locks into where level 2 is, and then let go of it. Now I'm going to click on my Show Bubble button. Now I'm going to hit Escape a couple times. I'm going to select this one, do the same. Select this one, do the same. Select this one, and do the same. Now I'm going to hit Escape a few times. What I'd like to do now is zoom into here. In level 6, I'm going to select it. I'm going to click level 6 again, and I'm going to call it Roof. I'm going to hit Enter. And yes, I would love to rename these corresponding views. Now I'm going to hit Escape. So what we did was in the project browser, notice that we have level 3, 4, 5, and because we renamed this, we said yes, it renamed Roof in our project browser. Speaking of the project browser, let's clean some stuff up. So one mech, I want to right click on one mech, and I want to rename that. I want to call it level 1. Hit OK. 2 mech, I want to right click on that and I want to rename it. I'm going to call it level space 2. I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to go up a little bit further and I notice that I've got some question marks here. I'm going to scroll down here and notice that I've only got 2 ceiling plans. I'm going to drill into here. I'm going to drill into here. Haha. Here are my hidden ceiling plans. I'm going to select level 3, hold down my Control key, select level 4, 5, and Roof. And in my properties, I'm going to scroll down, and I see that I don't have a subdiscipline. That's what's generating the question marks. So for my subdiscipline, I'm going to click my drop down, and I'm going to select HVAC I'm going to hit apply. Now I have floor plans and ceiling plans. I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to select one ceiling mech. I'm going to right click. I'm going to rename it to level 1. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to right click on 2 ceiling mech. I'm going to rename that to level 2. I'm going to click OK. Now what I'd like to do is I'm going to go back down to my level 1 floor plan. So double click on level 1 floor plans. I'm going to zoom out until I can see my building. Now I need to add some spaces. So I'm going to go to my Analyze tab. I'm going to click my space button. This time I want to click on Place Spaces Automatically. So go ahead and click Place Spaces Automatically, and bam, it threw them all in. I'm going to hit Close. I want to modify the space tag again though. So let's select space 9 and let's click Edit Family right here. I'm going to select space name. I'm going to click Edit Label. I'm going to remove the name. I'm going to scroll down to Room Name and I'm going to add that. I'm going to click Apply and I'm going to click OK. I'm going to grab 101, Edit Label, select Number, remove it, scroll down till I find Room Number, add it. Click OK. While we're at it, click Edit Type. And let's select the width factor to 0.8. Click Apply. Click OK. Hit Escape a couple times. Now let's load into Project. Let's overwrite the existing version. Awesome. Problem is, though, it put in way too many. So it's getting these plenums. Everywhere the architect didn't put a room, we're going to get this. We can fix this by creating a space schedule. I'm going to go to View. I'm going to go to Schedules. I'm going to go to Schedules, Quantities. I'm going to scroll down to where it says Spaces. I'm going to click OK. Now, I'm going to go to Room up here, and I'm going to scroll down to Room Name. I'm going to hold down on Room Number, and I'm going to click Add. I'm going to go to Spaces. Now I'm going to scroll down to Name and Number, conveniently located right next to one another. I'm going to click OK. Now see how we've got some spottiness here? The only way to delete a space out of a model is to delete it from a schedule. It seems odd, but that's how it works. I want to coordinate this a little better. So I'm going to scroll down over here and I'm going to go to my sorting and grouping and I'm going to click on Edit. And I want to sort by room number. Now I want to click OK. All these blanks can be deleted. So I'm going to essentially pick a point here and drag my cursor down till I get to there. We can delete columns. We can delete rows. So what I want to do is over at rows, I want to go ahead and delete. So go ahead and click delete. This will delete the 15 selected spaces and any associated tags. Awesome. Click OK. I'm going to close out of here. Now all we have left are the actual spaces that are on our model. Cool. All that's left to do is save it. Click the Save button. Scroll to where you're keeping your exercise files. I'm going to go to my options. I'm going to make sure I only have one backup. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to click Save. So there we have it. Now we're ready to do some mechanical.